This is Jonathan St. James, and you're listening to The Truth is Still Straight podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is The Truth is Still Straight podcast, and I am Jonathan St. James. Thank you. Okay, ooh, they're loving it today. All right, before we get started, I want to give a shout out. As always, I love to do all of my co-hosts who can't be here today. That's LaDonna Marie, Dawn M. Kane, Donnie St. James, and Jim. Then I want to give a special shout out to Sister Millie from the West Coast. No, I'm just kidding. All right, folks. I do want to give a shout out to those who support regularly that I know of. If you want to let me know that you are watching or listening, you can send me an email at JST James. That's JST for J Saint James, JAMESENT @gmail.com. Drop me a line, say what's up. If you got any suggestions, holler back. All right. Now I want to go back to the supporters. That's Pedro Falcone, Tatiana Cruz, Lee Jones, Tessie, Sister Millie from the West Coast, giving proper props. We got V, Mr. Wilkes, Mahir, Milton Gonzalez, Beverly, Snotty, Reggie, Courtney, K-Law, Tyrone, RJ, Latoya, and Shelia. Thanks for the love. And for those of you who don't subscribe and watch in secret.
Oh my.
All right. So we're going to start off here with the reaction. As always, Kevin Samuels asking ladies, going to take a piece. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. Take a piece of an episode that he asked women, can you be a wife or do you want to be one? That's the question here. So we're going to get into that right now. So let's do that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, folks. So we're going to get into that right now. And let's go. Let me make sure I got the sound volume in. Everything's ready. Let's go.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
Damn you.
I'm good. So the first lady that joined, what's your first name? How old are you? I'm sorry.
Fidelia, and I'm 23 years old.
And how old are you, man?
I'm 31. I'm Bree.
Stupid.
Okay, so we're talking about emotional labor and emotional availability. Have you guys been on since the first part of the conversation?
Yes, I have.
So what do you think about what we're talking about?
I think she said a whole bunch of nothing.
Okay. What do you think
The
about the topic?
dominatrix.
I said, don't worry about her. What do you think about what I said?
I honestly believe that you are right that female do have some type of emotional baggage now, and they are getting tired of the dating system within within their community.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, ma'am? You have anything that you want to bring in?
I feel like a lot of women, they're not aware of themselves and what type of relationship they're in when they're dating. So
what do you mean?
A lot of times when people are dating, right, you could be dealing with a man and he'll tell you from right when you meet him, look, I'm not looking for a relationship. I like being single. I'm a bachelor. I like having my space. But we as women will have sex with.
What you talking about,
All right, let me stop right there for a second because that's not necessarily a lie, but it's definitely not close to the truth. There are some men that will certainly tell a woman that they're not looking for a serious relationship. A lot of times, those type of men have women that are interested in them. So they try not to lead them on because when they let them down, they don't want them to be upset that they were misled. So that's really what's going on in that in that one. So what she's saying is not inaccurate, but that doesn't represent a lot of men. How women are approached by men definitely depends on the ability for the man to sort of find a woman that is interested in him. The more interested a woman is, and the man is skilled at attaining a woman for dating and relationship, the more honest he may be. The more difficult for a man, the less likely he'll be honest. So this is
a certified hood classic.
so let's continue with the Bonnetos course.
With a man, go out on a few dates, and we're emotionally tied. So they don't know how to separate reality, what he told you from the beginning, to what's going on in their head.
Who told you that?
Do you okay? Are you single or are you married?
I'm single, but I'm figuring it out. Hold on now, but I'm single.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have one son who's 14.
All right. Do either one of you want to be
14.
married?
Yes.
Do you want to be married?
I'm not in a rush. You feel me? I feel like, me personally, okay, I'm 31, Mr. Sam.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush it. You feel me? I don't want to rush
You feel me?
my youth years. You know, trying to.
Okay. Let's stop it there. First of all, lady, youth years. Yeah, definitely not youth years. You're definitely in that danger zone where you're not going to be so youthful. And men, you look slightly youthful, but you're really not. I think she disappeared. I don't see her in this camera anymore. But yeah, she definitely giving me these kind of thoughts here when I hear her talk. She disappeared.
Come back.
Right.
She came out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come
what
back.
happened to her.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
I don't
to her.
know.
We got Bonnet.
Go ahead while
Chronicles.
she's coming back in.
Bonnet
She was saying
Chronicles.
she don't want to rush her youth years.
Well, I'm
Not
23.
youth.
I feel like I don't have any time to waste. I don't want to be like 30 and 35 and like, still looking. So
Mhm.
like I'm trying to date now, but it's kind of hard.
What does that mean?
What's hard about dating
Like
today?
dating. I feel like everybody like just wants benefit, like sexual benefits. Nobody necessarily wants a real relationship. Well, this is the people that I've come encountered with. So I just feel like I'm at a crossroads.
Let me stop it here because
The 5 best rappers of all time. Think about it. Dylon, and Dylon. Because I spit hot fire.
all right. So Dylon is nowhere near here. And for those of you who watch Dave Chappelle. But on a serious note, dating. So you can't be looking to get married and be dating at the same time. That's the only problem. Is you're saying you want to get married, but you're also dating.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And that's for sure. Lady, take off the eyelash and take off the bonnets or the shower cap or whatever that is. But I'll let her continue speaking.
Okay. When's the last time you actually had a date?
The last time I actually went on a date, it's been a while. I've been working.
Hold on just a second. Hold on, because now I want to make sure we get this time. You were saying that you don't want to rush your youth years. What does that mean?
Yeah, like a lot of people have this.
You're 31, right?
I'm 31. So a lot of people feel like, okay, I'm 31. I want to have this, and that, and I want to have this ideal of being married. But a lot of people don't even know themselves before.
Oh, hell no!
All right. The problem with that statement right there is you said you want to get to know yourself, but at 31 years old, you still don't know yourself? That makes no sense. I'm just saying you're really behind and underdeveloped as you feel like you don't know yourself at 31. What were you doing from 19 to 31 that you still don't know yourself? Doesn't make no sense.
Stupid.
But let's continue.
They get into a relationship,
How old is your child?
My son's 14.
14.
Do you want any more children?
It depends. I'm not.
Come on, man.
I kind of like, he's kind of almost 18, so I'm kind of over that hump. But if I do find somebody and it happens, like, I wouldn't mind. But I'm not like, oh, I need a man because I want a baby, or I want to have a man so I could be married. Like, that's
Are relationships a
not
good
my
thing or a
issue.
bad thing?
You feel me? A lot of people's goal.
Our relationships.
I told you,
relationships
people.
are a good thing or a bad thing?
This is a certified hood classic.
I don't know. Your connection seems to be a little bit off. So relationships are.
What's up with that hair? She's missing hair. She got some baby hair and a big over receding hairline. Let me tell you, it's
Oh my.
very unrealistically. I don't know if maybe the truth of the matter is she's not looking for a relationship, a marriage rather, at this point in time, because she knows she's not gonna find it.
Nah, B.
But let her continue.
Are they a good thing or are they a bad thing?
Emotional damage.
Can you hear me?
Nope.
Seems like something's going on with your connection.
Mm-hmm. She got
My
that dial
connection
up.
is just fine.
Okay, what did you say?
I said that's okay. I said a relationship's a good thing or a bad thing?
She got bad internet.
Yeah, something's going on with her connection.
Her wifey connection.
It could be both. You feel me? Because you could be in a relationship for too long, and
ma'am, are you somewhere where your Wi-Fi is cutting in and out?
lose yourself.
She just going on and on.
You lose who you want to be, where you can be in life. Putting your time and energy into that relationship. But
come out and come back in. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Look at this.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Let's see what she says.
How old are you?
I'm
80.
40.
Woo!
We're talking about emotional labor and emotional availability in relationships.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You got anything that you want to add to the topic or a question you had to ask?
Well, I don't have a question. I just have a few things I want to add to the topic.
You want to add it?
I'm 40. I've been married.
How
divorced.
dare you?
Married
I have a
and
good
divorced.
relationship with my kid's dad. I have 6 daughters.
Oh, hell
You have how many children? 6?
6
I think
daughters.
when people say that they're
Hold on just a second.
Oh, they froze. What's up with that? Dang, Kevin. Messing up over there with your internet. Certainly messed up over there. Ooh.
How many daughters do you have?
6.
How many daughters do you have?
I have 6 daughters.
Woo.
6.
Okay, go ahead.
I think
Oh, hell no.
as I was saying, I think that they bring baggage over from other relationships, and so when they're emotionally tired, that's why they're drained. I feel like once you leave a situation, women need time to heal. Like, you need time to heal. You need time to get over whatever previous situation you were in, and then you get back out into the dating system.
How old is your youngest daughter?
My youngest is 17, and my oldest is 24.
And how old are you?
I'm 40. I got married at 15. My dad's a bishop.
You stupid.
You have sex, you get married. That was just.
So you had 6 kids in like a 7-year span?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you talking about, Will?
Back to back.
Okay. But you still got half a life left.
Yeah.
What's the rest of life gonna look like?
Well, by 42, I should be retired.
What, stripping?
Okay. Then that means you got nothing else to do. What is a relate? Life is about relationships.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Life is about relationships.
What's the rest of life?
When guys see me, and I live in Houston, so everything is not what it seems in Houston. But when guys meet me and they see me, like if I'm pumping gas or if I'm just out and about, I don't know if they feel intimidated or would it be. But
no, we're talking about you.
And just keep going.
I'm asking you what does life look like for you? Not about the guys and the problem with the men. what if you're retired at 42? What does life look like as far as a relationship?
Exactly.
Life for me, I just want to date. I don't want to get married again. I want to.
Good morning, Sean.
Here's the problem with this lady saying, you say that now at 40 years old. Yeah, but soon you're going to be.
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
And that's a problem because you say you want to be just dating around, but what does dating look like at 50? What does dating look like at 60? What does it look at 65? And what does it look like at 70? And then at some point, you'll be going around saying,
I'm fighting for my life.
so lady, what kind of man you meeting that's intimidated by you? I hope we find out.
Casually date.
That's fine. So you want to date until you're 80?
Yeah, I don't want to get married again. Yeah, that's
Okay.
not something
So-
I've done it. I don't want to do it again.
Now, what women do you know over age 55 who are single, dating, and happy?
Well, I mean, I feel like, at this point.
What
I
women
haven't
do
been
you
started. I
know
got about-
over 55
Facts.
that are single, dating?
Can you
and
count,
happy?
suckers?
Every last one of them on Housewives. But
Are you out of your mind? The reason that show exists is because it's called drama.
yeah, but I just don't. I can't say.
No,
5
I
years
don't.
from
I
now-
don't. What I don't know
Is she sitting in the
is I
car?
don't understand why so many of our women feel like they are just going to be able to live life like rebels until they die. Because you said you retire by 42. That means you'll have all of them. What do you do for a living?
Stripper.
I have a trucking company.
Trucking company.
So you'll be financially set to where you'll retire.
I'm financially set now. I can actually retire now, but I'm waiting.
Okay,
Who
if the
told you
money's
that?
there, then you're only going. You've known life as a woman.
Yeah. So here's why I call cap on that, because you say you're financially stable now. Lady, what's your health insurance plan look like? Because a lot of people say that and they don't have any health insurance. And then they go to the hospital or something happens for them. And all of a sudden now they're talking like this.
I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. Hallelujah. I feel him down in my spirit.
And then now they're looking for a miracle because they don't have the funds to be hospitalized. So let's continue.
You're the oldest you've ever been right now.
Yeah.
And many women assume that the next 10 years is going to mirror the previous 10 years. Man, you're going to get wrinkled. You're going to get old. And your money, fine. But what women do you know that are single, over 55, and happily dating as the norm?
Not really. Nope.
That's not how life is set up now, is it?
It's not how life is set up, but in the reality here, dating at 55, to be honest, nobody really takes a union, a marriage seriously. So, I mean,
Who filed for divorce?
For me personally,
Who filed for divorce in your marriage?
I'm sorry?
Who filed for divorce in your marriage?
You.
I divorced him and I started dating women.
Stupid.
So you want to tell me a woman who has a bishop for a father, who was married young, who filed for divorce and became a lesbian, how nobody takes marriage seriously?
What was the last part?
You want to tell me how nobody takes marriage seriously when you left your man for a woman?
Well, I filed for divorce because he was cheating, and then I started dating women.
Okay, right.
Mm-mm.
See,
Emotional
you're a rebel.
damage.
Okay.
You come with the rebel tattoos and the rebel fingernails, and just because you got money, what I don't see is happiness. I don't hear any of you ladies talk. No,
She's not
you
happy.
exist happy? Ma'am, you know just like I know, being over 55 dating sounds like it's going to be horrible. But what you can't do is do a relationship that lasts. It's what you can't do.
Facts.
So you got no other choice other than to try to make shit sound good.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's just
make a relationship work.
Or make a relationship work. I mean, being married and then for so long and then going through that and then, you know, going over and dating women and then the few guys I have dated after that. It's
And
just,
who left you when you were with a woman? When you were with a woman,
stupid.
why did you stop dating her? When you left, who left you? Did you leave the woman or did the woman leave you?
We didn't leave each other. We haven't we haven't left each other.
Y'all are still together?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, and this is real talk, I know more women who date women who now understand why men are having such a problem today. I know plenty of women who are like, I hook up with women, but I would never be involved with one. The problem today in relationships is women.
Facts.
You can do whatever you want to, and you move according to your feelings. But that only works while youth happens. That's why I fast forwarded all the way to damn near 60 years old, when you can't still be somebody's mama at 40 whatever, and you know them wrinkles and everything. It's like, well, damn, I didn't want to think about it. You better think about it, because now you can do something about it.
Facts.
Relationships aren't supposed to be your prison.
Yeah.
And so many of the women, Black women in particular, talk about relationships in such terms. There's nothing really good about a relationship. I'll say, let me ask you, what's good about a relationship outside of companionship and sex?
Nothing to me.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Yeah. Let me tell you, this was a painful one to watch because
one eternity later.
And you still haven't really gotten a concise response from her.
I mean, honestly,
I get it.
You know what? To be honest, I'm actually going to agree with you on that, because even whether if I was with a man or a woman, how I view relationships, I mean, I would only need somebody for sex, and I really don't need them for that. Like, that's just where I've gotten at this, at this point in my life. Like, anything else I can do, I can provide, I smell handle everything else I need to it,
But do you think that you as a human female, have we evolved to the point where we don't need each other? Or you
Nope.
No.
But what I'm saying is, you're being honest. In relationships, after your survival needs are met, people are disposable.
That's facts.
That's more about the person, not the state of relationships.
That's facts.
I need you to really think about, do you want to be a disposable person? Do people just throw you away? I mean, you're from Houston, right? Texas.
I'm from New Orleans, but I live in Houston.
New Orleans, even better, where people live in ancestral homes. First time I went to New Orleans, I saw people who lived in houses for 8 generations. Yeah. And they wouldn't think it, because that meant something. But the way you're talking is, we should just get rid of every generation and just scrap it.
Facts.
You got 6 daughters. How are they going to have a community if people are disposable?
Facts.
My kids kind of view me different. They always say, "Mom, you can be old with cats. You really need to just get with somebody and just stay there." I keep my relationship with my
with your lady friend
separate from them,
but they still know you. You got 6 daughters. Are any of them married?
Oh my!
Which one in the 6?
The 24-year-old.
The oldest one.
The oldest?
Yes.
Did the other 5 have children?
No, the oldest.
Okay. Did you teach your 6 daughters how to be a wife?
Nope.
Yeah. And
nah, B.
Yeah. I taught them what my mom taught me, but just certain circumstances and things that I went through kind of made me sour towards relationships.
That one
way
person,
I view people,
was it with one person though?
My daughters.
Hold on. The thing you went through, that was with one person?
Yeah.
And then you
One
stopped.
person salvaged you on a planet of billions.
I agree.
Yeah. It took one man. Yeah.
Well, no. Do you make room for the fact that women today are not made of the stuff women of the old were made of? Y'all give up too easy. Y'all don't want any pain.
That's true.
You want pleasure and luxury.
I mean, I don't know how verbal I can be, but I think
Well, here's the thing. Let's just
pain.
assume that it was the most horrible relationship ever. Man, it was still one person.
Right.
You wouldn't got a woman, so it wasn't that bad. You have not been celibate since, so you can get your knees scratched.
Yeah.
And see, this goes to my point. Modern women today can only handle one disappointment. And after that, they're done.
Yeah.
Message.
And that's fine if your financial needs are met and everything else. But what I'm saying is you got 6 daughters. And you're saying your daughters want to all be wives and mothers.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a believer.
Is she driving?
But do you think that they're all going to
She's
get
driving.
married?
Or parked and cars are passing.
No.
Why do you think that is?
One of my daughters, I don't think she's gonna get married, but I mean, I don't know the future. She just,
of course. But you said the youngest is 17, right?
yeah, she's 17. She's not.
Are they in relationships with people?
I'm sorry?
Are they in relationships?
Yeah, my daughters, they all are in relationships with a 17-year-old. She's into school and all of that. So she's not in a relationship. My 18-year-old, I wouldn't say it's relationship. She just casually date people.
Wow.
I mean, she just turned 18, so she's just getting out there, getting a feel for.
But if you were, but you said, but what you
The betrayal, man. You deceived me.
Yeah. So here's a problem with that. She's projecting her life onto her kids, and most likely they'll do the same thing that she does, unless they're repulsed by her behavior. But I doubt that.
Got him.
All right. So I think I'm just going to cut it there because as the conversation looks very circular. So I don't want to keep going back and forth with discussing when the talking points are just pretty much the same. So I'm just going to go for that time. It's time for the braces. Relationship braces. Bringing hearts together, one heart at a time. Woman 4140 with the 6 kids. What could I possibly tell you to put you on the right track and get it together for the sake of love? All right, here are the braces. So hopefully most people don't follow in the directions of this 40-year-old woman here with 6 kids. She's projecting the negativity that she's encountered on relationships, and now her kids are seeing it and they're looking to duplicate. Now, the one thing you should always do is encourage your children to do better than what you did, whether that means relationship, occupation, things like that. If you don't, you won't break the generational curse that so many people do. Generations upon generations, same results in terms of dating. So, gotta encourage your daughters that happiness can include a mate, a husband, a wife, whatever it is, someone that they're really taken by, and they should allow themselves to be able to be taken from a person. Because if not, the dating pool will be short and small. And that's the braces. All right, folks, you've heard this interview. I stopped it early because I didn't know how long it was going to go on for, but it was becoming circular, and I didn't want to bog you down with discussions about this particular conversation. So with that being said, I appreciate all you who's tuned in. This is Jonathan St. James, and I am out.